To tell us more about our leadership in creating and operating a sustainable urban university is Jenny McNamara. Come on up, Jenny, who's the director of PSU's Campus Sustainability Office. Jenny's office fosters partnerships across departments and disciplines that support institutional stewardship of our environment by aligning the university's facilities, its operations, policies, and planning with PSU's conservation and sustainability goals. 18 months ago, the university president directed ISS to focus on climate change. And that is something that Jenny's office has been working on for some time and really distinguishes this campus and this university from others around the country. Please welcome Jenny McNamara.
I'm super happy to be here with all of you today because I know you're working on positive changes at the campus level, the national level, the international level in some cases. And all that work is really important because I think, as most of us know, we live in a time where, from energy security to public health, most of society's challenges stem from the natural world. Climate change, rapid and widespread species extinction, water shortages, and more present a huge and seemingly insurmountable challenge for us. In many ways, our future depends on the vital role of universities to ensure that every generation is increasingly prepared for these modern challenges. Universities have a unique obligation to innovate solutions, make informed decisions that conserve natural resources, ensure economic stability, and nourish healthy and meaningful livelihoods. The upshot is that universities are also uniquely qualified to address this challenge. And PSU is doing just that. So before you leave today, there's at least five things that I'd like you to know about our Green Campus. The first is that we're national leaders. This is an area of excellence for us. PSU is widely recognized and has received numerous awards for sustainability policies, performance, and practices, including high rankings from U.S. News and World Report, the Association for the Advancement for Sustainability in Higher Ed, Sierra Club, Princeton Review, and more. We build green, but we also operate sustainably. Like the rest of Portland, our campus is growing. We're building new space and expanding current ones, and throughout it all, we're committed to meeting strict sustainability standards in construction. We now have 9 highly efficient LEED certified buildings on campus and 3 more in the works. 2 of those buildings are platinum, the highest level of LEED certification out there. And the recently opened Carl Miller Center is on track for platinum certification too. This stunning building features a new addition that's passively cooled, maintains temperatures through natural ventilation. It's got sustainably harvested wood, multiple eco-roofs, ample access to natural daylight and views, and even an art installation that uses reclaimed wood and honors old-growth trees in the region. But not only do we design and build green buildings, we also operate them with sustainability in mind. Most recently, we embarked on an effort to certify a cluster of campus buildings through the LEED Operation and Maintenance Program. And given our diverse building stock on campus, this enables us to optimize environmental performance in existing buildings, not just new construction. Sustainability doesn't stop with buildings, though. We also value our urban ecosystem and healthy public spaces. Last year, we drafted PSU's first open space plan, which establishes a framework for campus planning and acknowledges the role of natural areas, courtyards, plazas, and corridors in creating a more sustainable and vibrant campus community. Take a walk around. You'll see bees buzzing in our courtyards and community orchard, dragonflies in the oak savanna, and plenty of 100-year-old trees. And our landscape is Salmon Safe certified. This means we've passed rigorous standards that commit us to minimizing pesticide use, maximizing native plants, and implementing stormwater management practices that protect marine life just down the river. And just think, we have all of this in the middle of downtown Portland. We also choose alternatives. This is big for us. Over 70% of students and employees get to campus using alternative transportation. That means public transit, biking, walking, carpooling, and that's because we've prioritized smart commuting both through programming and design. Our campus planners have worked with city agencies and TriMet to bring 3 MAX lines, 2 streetcar routes, and more than a dozen bus lines to campus, making Urban Plaza one of the busiest transit hubs in the entire state. We're consistently ranked in the top 5 bike-friendly campuses in the nation. We've got ample bike storage, bike rentals, and we're even a super hub for Bike Town. Portland's new bike share program is awesome. I highly recommend checking it out. We also offer commuter support through programs like the Bike Hub, our on-campus bike co-op. It's an invaluable resource to our community for sure. And last, but certainly not least, we are confronting climate change. We're signatories of the National Climate Leadership Commitments, committing us not only to carbon neutrality, but also adaptive planning to ensure that we have an ability to thrive despite changing conditions. And our faculty, students, and staff are dedicated to confronting climate change right here on campus. We have a climate action plan committing us to net zero emissions by 2040. We're still a long ways from that goal, but we're working towards it every day in the decisions we make about our buildings, transportation, purchases, waste, and even what we're researching and teaching in our classrooms. And this is my favorite program to talk about. Our Living Lab program pairs academic innovations with staff expertise and student enthusiasm to pioneer solutions to some of our greatest challenges right here at home. Most recently, engineering students designed an energy-efficient cooling system for a problematic biology lab on campus. Their impressive work is now being implemented, and it's being funded through PSU's Green Revolving Fund. This fund invests in energy efficiency projects that save money, reduce carbon emissions, and allow us to reinvest those savings into other sustainability projects. Those students should feel extremely proud. They're leaving a measurable improvement to campus that will long outlast their time here. And so all of this just goes to show that you can literally see our commitment to sustainability across campus. It's everywhere, in our buildings, our classrooms, our landscapes, and in our culture. That being said, the challenges loom large, and it's becoming clear that we'll have to be bold in order to change the tide. So before I leave today, I ask you to envision a future where our aspirations become a reality. I ask you to consider, what if? What if every decision we made was seen as an opportunity to improve upon the last, to go further, to lead, and rarely follow? What if we shifted our focus from energy efficiency to pooling our resources to actually generate clean, renewable energy on a scale large enough to serve not only our needs, but those of our surrounding community as well? What if 100% of our wastewater was treated right here and reused on site, using only plants and microorganisms? What if every incoming freshman got a bike? What if every building was so healthy, so full of natural light and clean air, and so inspired by nature that it left us feeling renewed and connected, and in the space in and of itself just increased productivity and nourished our ability to learn? We can't do it alone, though, that's for sure. That kind of future isn't possible without partnership. We'll need to leverage our common understanding and shared values on and off campus, to work together, to innovate together, to lead together. So perhaps that's the real challenge here. Finding commonality, considering diverse perspectives, and progressing towards a healthier existence together. Looking around the room today, I feel pretty confident we'll get there. With that, I hope you'll enjoy discovering all the things that make our campus unique and ultimately more sustainable. Thanks.